Now, Sofi Technologies, as seen on the screen, ladies and gents, finished the week down to over 12%, which meant that Sofi ended the week trading at $5.18. Now, Sofi Technologies is one of the companies that we also discuss on this channel quite a number of times, because this is a company which is, in my personal opinion, it is said to do very well. And obviously, some of the, or even most of the analysts are now even believing that Sofi could do more. I mean, this is a company that obviously it has, I must say, attract a lot of investors, being it institutionals or retail investors, because this is a company that continues. So one of the things that attracts investors is that it continues to beat analyst expectations in both their revenues and their earnings per share. Each and every time for the past 5 earnings, they report their earnings, which is something that is incredible, and something that obviously to a retail investor or to an investor like myself, it makes me to remain bullish, or always to remain long and strong onto Sofi Technologies, because Sofi is managing to beat these analyst expectations on both the revenue and earnings per share right now in the current economic conditions, where we know that a lot of companies are not able to beat analyst expectations due to the current economic conditions. But it is a total different ball game to Sofi. Sofi has been proving to beat analyst expectations for the previous 5 earnings or 5 quarters, which is something that must just make you to see that Sofi continues to do well regardless of the current economic conditions. This is one of the things that makes me to remain bullish, to say that Sofi's resilience over these current economic conditions makes me to believe that it will do very well. I mean, this is a company that is almost getting closer to profitability, as seen on the screen, that last time in their earnings they managed to report an EPS or earnings per share of around -9 cents, which is something that obviously must just make you to see that Sofi is not very far from becoming a profitable company, which is something that is incredible. Now, the fact that Sofi Technologies has been performing this great regardless of the current economic conditions is one of the things that obviously must motivate you to maybe jump into Sofi if you have not maybe look at this company, because I'm telling you, 2023 on Sofi is looking much brighter. So 2023 Sofi is one of the companies that I personally believe that towards the end of next year we might easily see Sofi becoming a profitable company, and because of the events taking place in 2023. But before we get deep into that, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. Now, I really appreciate it if you can just hit the likes button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. So as I was saying, one of the things that really makes me to be excited onto Sofi Technologies is the upcoming year 2023. And someone might be asking, those that don't know what's happening in 2023 on Sofi. Well, Sofi, as you know, that it is a fintech company. You will know that it was affected by student loans holds, which of course took place from the year 2020 when the pandemic started. So Sofi Technologies has not been making revenues from student loans from ever since 2020, but yet without student loans, the good thing about Sofi is that they've been doing well. So student loan repayments in January of 2023, repayments are resuming, which is something that obviously for a company like Sofi, it means that they will be generating more revenue, or more revenue will come from January because of the fact that student loan repayments is going to resume. And Sofi, ladies and gents, one of the main segment of its business is student loans, and to get to see that student loan repayments are resuming in January will mean that Sofi will see Sofi reporting more revenues in terms of the revenues that they are reporting now, which is something that is incredible. I mean, Sofi Technologies, I think a few months ago, they told us that because of this student loan repayment holds, they are losing around $20 to $25 million of revenues on each and every quarter, which is something that must just show you that with student loans coming back, Sofi Technologies in 2023, ladies and gents, they will be doing really good in terms of their earnings, in terms of the revenues they generate in this company, which is something that is incredible and something that makes me to look forward into 2023. Sofi Technologies, it is that company, like I said, that without the student loan repayments coming in their revenues, they were continuing to do very well. We saw them beating analyst expectations on both the revenues they generate and the earnings per share, which is something that just has to make you, or must just make you to imagine the kind of revenues Sofi will report when we see the student loan repayments resuming next year, which is something that is incredible and something that must motivate you to remain bullish, long and strong onto these Sofi Technologies. And like I said, ladies and gents, I remain to be bullish, and this is one of the stocks that, ladies and gents, whenever I can, I prioritize loading the boat, increasing my holdings, because I foresee, or I know deep down, that this is one of the stocks that is doing very well, and chances are very high that we are going to see Sofi, ladies and gents, doing well even in the future. I mean, this is the bank or a fintech that is doing very well. It has become the #1 stop for all things relating to digital banking. As you know, that consumers that join Sofi Technologies, they can save, borrow, invest, spend, and trade all in one platform, which is something that must just make you to see the kind of a potential that you can find onto Sofi Technologies. I mean, every time, of course, Sofi report their earnings, we always see their members, or the members in their platform growing. I mean, last quarter we saw them growing by over 400,000, which is something that must just make you to see the kind of growth we're witnessing onto Sofi. Same goes to the Q2 of 2022, 400,000. In the Q1 it was over 500,000, which is something that must just make you to see that Sofi Technologies, without a doubt, this a quarter, or in the Q4 quarter, we are going to see Sofi Technologies having total membership of over 5 million, which is something that is incredible and something that will make Sofi to continue doing well in terms of their revenue. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I should just give you this quick updates and remind you what a good company Sofi is, and some of the things that I'm really looking forward to in 2023 when it comes to Sofi Technologies. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that likes button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, before you load the boat onto Sofi Technologies, please do make sure that you do your own DD, so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.